Hey everybody, Chris Bond 21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. On the last episode, I ended up surprising myself by completing all of Agrabah in one video in about 40 minutes, which was not what I initially had planned, but we did it anyway. So yeah, we went back and revisited Agrabah and learned that Aladdin and Jasmine are fine, everything's going well over there. There was some issues with the peddler who seemingly got his mitts on Jafar's lamp. Turns out Iago managed to escape the lamp in between games, and he was trying to turn over a new feather and join the side of the good guys, but we kind of got sidetracked with trying to get the lamp back. We had to go to the Cave of Wonders to gain some treasure so that we could bribe the peddler into giving us the lamp, but Pete intervened, tried to screw things up, and thankfully we took care of Pete, sent him packing, and Jafar's lamp is now buried in a crypt miles under Agrabah, and we pretty much completed the world within 40 minutes. And today we're going to head over to the other world that was on this path, Halloween Town. I've also already broken up the path here that leads to the Pride Lands, but that battle level is a little bit higher than what I would be safe with fighting right now, so we're going to play it in order, just because I like organization. Again, we can go, you can see it in the background, Twilight Town has re-emerged, but we're not going to go back there just yet. We're going to follow the game in order, and we're going to go to Halloween Town, and if I've been planning this in my head correctly, we may be able to do this one in one sitting as well, so fingers crossed, let's hope. So this is a return to Halloween Town, but much like Agrabah, we're going to notice some differences with the aesthetic designs of the town itself, and there's also a brand new area to explore. I'll give you a couple of guesses as to what that area might be, and there's also some surprises that are unique here to the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2 that was not present in the original. So let's land in Halloween Town and get this show on the road, shall we?
Hey, this is Halloween Town, right?
Well, it sure does look like Halloween.
Wow!
Yeah!
Hey, it's Zero! How have you been, boy? What's that for?
It's Jack!
Sora, Donald, and Goofy! Welcome back! And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas? Don't you mean Happy Halloween?
Of course, Halloween greetings from Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King! Forgive me, I'm in a Christmas mood. You see, I'm running the show again this year, but I need Santa Claus' blessing, so I'm off to Christmas Town.
Sandy Claus?
I think he means Santa Claus.
Aren't these decorations wonderful? This year, Halloween Town's going to handle Christmas, too. But first, we have to visit Sally. She's working on something no self-respecting Santa Claus can do without. Come along, I'll show you.
A Halloween Town Christmas. Wanna go check it out?
Come on, hurry!
Yeah, so I like how Donald and Goofy are all freaked out at the idea of Jack running Christmas, but Sora's like, I'd like to see that. You know, he's kind of interested in it. So yeah, this is the town square. I think we're gonna jump into the lab. I forget.
Hello, Doctor. Where's Sally?
Can't you see that I'm in the middle of an experiment? Hey, this is way too heavy.
Then let's toss it!
You do, and you'll be sorry. Now bring it over here. Hee-haw! Imbeciles! Now my experiment is ruined!
Sally, did you finish it? I want to show my good friends.
I'm sorry, Jack. I need a little bit more time.
Oh. Well, that's all right. Just as long as it's ready for Christmas.
But, Jack...
I'd best be off. I've got to go get Sandy Claus right away. Wonderful to see you again. Goodbye for now.
Go get Santa Claus.
Please, Sora, I'm afraid something terrible will happen if Jack goes through with this.
You can try that again.
Sora?
Are those strange-looking fellows in the town square with you?
Huh? What fellows?
You know, the ones who wanted to spoil Halloween and Christmas? What are they called again? Heartless?
They're definitely not with us. But Donald, Goofy, and I can get rid of them for you. And then we can go see Santa! But first...
So Jack is going to be in our party. Once again, he's taller than the menu screens. I always find that funny. Let me just check the abilities. Hopefully they're all equipped. They might pop off later when he leaves the party. I'll put Donald Blizzard on. Goofy didn't learn anything new yet, and I probably don't have anything I can do if I just got one, so I can't do anything with me either. So yeah, we're in Dr. Finkelstein's lab, which kind of looks similar to how it did in the first game. Guillotine, a tool to chop items placed below. Cannot be used for food preparations. Let's see what Sally has to say. Heartless are appearing. Jack wants to become Sandy Claus. I have a bad feeling about all this. I just hope nothing terrible happens. I keep saying that. This was the bookshelf where we found the missing pages in the last game. To the town square fountain. Hit it to activate it. Huh. And we've got a chest here that should be... No, I don't think this is the map. Is it? Yeah, it's the map. I always get confused sometimes whether it is. Also, if you look over here, there's the book that Dr. Finkelstein was reading in the first game. I can't count on these kids to do anything right. Would you be interested in helping me in their place? Also, if you look right over here, there's the heart we made in the first game. And pay attention to this, not zero, but pay attention to the thing on the table. That might not be important right now, but try to remember that for a future endeavor. So let's head outside and see what's going on with the Heartless.
Now hear this, you fiends! Leave Halloween Town at once, by order of the mayor! Jack, where are you? I'm only an elected official. I can't handle this by myself! Jack!
We're on it.
No, I forgot he says a variant on that line I liked from, I mentioned it in the first playthrough when we were here, and I mentioned the mayor was my favorite character from the movie because of a line he says where he's like, I'm only an elected official. So that's kind of cool. See, I like it when they do, like, a mix, you know, a mix of originality and based on the movie. Because I just feel like if you're going to hit the same beats and stuff, it's kind of, you know, we got to expect things, and then sometimes things don't live up to expectations, or you can't do things the exact same way. It's why every movie-based game blows, which is why this is probably the best thing we're ever going to get in terms of mini movies based on our favorite Disney films, because there were games based on some of the Disney movies back in the day. Nightmare Before Christmas didn't have a game, I think, based on the movie. There was that sequel game I mentioned again in the first playthrough, Oogie's Revenge, which I did review on my channel way back in the day. My very first year on YouTube, I did Oogie's Revenge as a Christmas special. I should do more Christmas specials if I had the time. Yeah, so anyway, I like it being more original, but this one, following the movie's plot, makes sense considering the first game we didn't really do anything with Christmas Town. We kind of, I didn't really avoid it, but okay, there is a way to get this one. And I think I can get this. Yeah, nice. I used the sewer. Yeah, so there's certain objects in the town that can hit them. For example, there's the gates here by Jack's house. They can swing out and hit things, and that'll do it. That's pretty easy. I'm pretty much a higher level than I should be, so I shouldn't die as much. How is Santa Claus supposed to relax with all this going on? That's it, fellows. Santa Claus needs bodyguards. Are you up to the task? Us? Yeah! I like Donald with the foot tapping.
What should we bring along next time?
A bucket full of caterpillars!
Or something even worse? Who's that? Some old hag?
Silence.
A witch?
Perhaps you three could be of use to me. Come along, all of you. I'll show you the true meaning of mischief.
All right, bodyguards. Christmas Town is this way. The doorway is in the woods just past the graveyard.
And before I head out, I'm going to just check the surrounding areas. I think I got all the chests. Yep, I think I did. Yep, I did. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're going to head back. So Halloween Town is still kind of small. It's just that area, this place with the graveyard, it's the forest up ahead, and then Spiral Hill. So it's only a couple of areas, so it's kind of small in comparison to some of the other worlds we've been in. And unlike Agrabah, it's not nearly as expansive, as like open as that level was. Kind of disappointing. We don't know if this level's going to come back in Kingdom Hearts 3. Honestly, I guess there really is no more need for it. They've already done the movie storyline, and they did an original story twice over, so I guess it's unlikely that they're going to bring it back. I hope they do. They haven't finished announcing all the worlds yet for Kingdom Hearts 3, but I don't know. I just feel like they've already done enough worlds that we're returning to, and I have a funny feeling this won't be one of them. I think they're really trying to do new ones, because at this point, not really at this game, but the game after this, a lot of fans started getting a little peeved that we were going like the same 4 worlds over and over and over again. Also, I love how this annoys me as a fan of the movie, and I'm sure this will annoy other fans maybe of the actual film, It's a film. It's a French way to say gibberish. I think that's all the chest. Yeah. So in the movie, the Christmas Town door is surrounded by all the other holiday doors, but because I guess they didn't want you going up to them and inspecting them, the other holiday doors are thrown up there on top of this hill that you can't go up, which I think is stupid, but you know, there it is. So I think I think that's supposed to be the 4th of July, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, and Thanksgiving. Again, would love to see the other worlds explored, but maybe that's really just a fan dream we want. So let's examine the Christmas Town door and see what's going to happen.
Here it is, the door to Christmas Town. The spooks of Halloween can get so tiresome year after year. I wanted something new, and I found this. Beyond this door is a world filled with wonders, the likes of which you've never seen. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes. Everything was so fresh and exciting.
Come on, just open it. Cool.
In his workshop. Shall we? Ooh.
Alright, so some things to know before we go down to Santa's workshop. So, some things that changed between the original game and this Final Mix version would be the costume Sora is wearing. So in the original game, Sora, Donald, and Goofy were still wearing their Halloween Town swag with the gothic little vampire thing, the mummy, and the Wolfman thing. But here in Final Mix, they decided to give them all new costumes. So Donald is a very, very cute little snowman with a shovel out of his butt, a can on his head, and sticks for arms. Wow, look at this place. Where's Santa? Where's Santa? Also, the command menu has changed to something a little bit more Christmassy. Goofy is a reindeer, which is kind of funny. He's even got like the antlers and the hooves. This place sure is different than Halloween Town. I can see why Jack's so excited. Also, the music's changed. Originally, we still were listening to the Halloween Town theme playing here as well, but they created this brand new track just for Final Mix, and there's even a new battle theme when we get into fights over here. What do you think of the view? Impressive, right? None of this in Halloween Town. Now then, Santa Claus's house is just up ahead. We should get moving. Alright, so we're going to head down into the square.
Whoa! Wow! Here too?
On guard, loyal bodyguards.
Yeah, so the battle theme is different here as well. It's kind of cool that they made new tracks for this. I like when they do that. It's kind of cool. In fact, I think... now, the track was made for this first, but I heard it originally. There was an orchestrated concert called Dramatica, where this song was included on. Because I think Final Mix had already been out, and they used this song on there as well. It's a really cool battle theme. I really like this one a lot. I like that they changed it from the Halloween Town one, because that kind of really doesn't fit this happy, you know, cheery atmosphere. I mean, they make a big deal about saying how this place is so much different, and yet we were wearing the same costumes, and it's the same music, and that kind of defeats the purpose of it being kind of a new thing. Also, there's some chests on the side here that I want to pick up. So yeah, this world isn't very big. This is it. There's just the Spiral Hill level we haven't been to back in Halloween Town, and there's just the inside of the workshop here. And that's it. It's kind of small. Also, the Jack-in-the-Boxes here can be a little annoying. I thankfully should have enough defense that I shouldn't be too bothered by them. But first time playing over here, it can be a little annoying. Also, if you want to have some fun, you can come over here to the carousel and spin it around, and if the enemies go near it, they'll get sucked up into it, and they'll take a lot of damage, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to heal everybody real fast. That Donald wasn't in range. I hate that Cure is now like a range spell. Also, I think Jack was levitating that guy in the air with his magic. Yeah, it's not a range, it's a range spell, so if Donald's not in range, I can't heal him. Which kind of sucks.
Christmas is in big trouble.
Gorge, we can't let anything bad happen to Christmas.
That's where Santa Claus lives.
Alright, so let's go inside the workshop, shall we? So there's a chest right here you might miss on the door. And we'll trigger the cutscene once we go inside.
Well, hello everyone. Did you come to see if you're on my nice list? Your name?
Sora, sir.
Let's see. Sora. Here you are. Well, according to my list, Sora, 7 years ago, you told everyone you did not believe in Santa Claus. Oh, that is unfortunate.
How about Donald and Goofy? Oh, boy!
Am I on your list too by any chance? It's me, Jack.
Jack Skellington? What sort of trouble did you bring this time?
This time?
It's a long story.
So when Jack says it's a long story, he's possibly alluding to the events of the movie. The merry-go-round is malfunctioning due to a lightning strike. Now it's dangerous. We just sort of saw that. So yeah, he says it's a long story. He could be referring to the events of the movie. I don't necessarily know how that's possible, considering Oogie's dead at this point in the chronology, and from what it seems, this is like the first time we've arrived in Christmas Town. But I mean, Jack already has all the stuff built from the movie, except for the suit. So I mean, possibly they're referencing the movie again. It's kind of weird how that one works out. Also, real quick before we go any further, I want to check and see. Yep, we have 4 AP boosts. So I'm gonna put that all on Sora. Back it up, back it up, back it up, and go to abilities. Let's see, we could do finishing leap. Is there anything cool in the support commands? Summon boost, we don't really need that. Draw, fire boost, don't really use that. I think we're gonna use aerial spiral. Let's do that one. There's gonna be some weird ones I might need to turn off. Gotta feel it out as we go. So let's head into the workshop and see what happened.
Why do we have to hide?
Silence. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. That fool Jack brought Sora and the others with him. Now we can deal with all of them at once.
What do you want us to do?
Who's there?
Busted!
Oh! It's Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Not those 3.
I assure you they're not with us.
Well, whatever the case, they've been quite naughty. Catch them and bring them back here. They're going to get a lecture.
Mr. Claus, I wanted to talk to you about Christmas first.
It'll have to wait. I need to see how things are progressing in my workshop.
Come on, Jack. Let's catch those little pranksters.
Oh, all right then.
Alright, so we got some footprints out here. Let's take a look and see what they say. I think every once in a while there'll be a thing you can press with the reaction commands. These footprints are almost completely faded. They seem to be very old. And we'll stop fight tomorrow. So I'm trying to look at the time. We're at 24 minutes right now. I think we have to do one fight. Maybe I should stop here. I could make the episode a little shorter and then do a 20-minute episode. Maybe I should. You know what? I think we've done a lot for 20 minutes. It's mostly been cutscenes, but you know what? Screw it. Let's stick with it. Let's try to finish this world up. It might be a little bit longer, a longer episode, but I think the next episode we're definitely going to go back to being a little bit longer. So I'll definitely cut the next episode into 2 parts, and because we'll try to get to these videos a little bit faster so we can get through everything nice. And I'm probably gonna, I'm not gonna die, but let's see if I can spin this merry-go-round. Get these things nice and close, and come on. Alright, that should if anything comes close. Yeah, it's blast them into the back. Oh, I missed the chest. It's a good thing I went back and did this. So yeah, I think we're going to stick with it, and we'll try to do this whole one, because I think we have to double back, do a boss fight, and then we're going to come back here and then finish off with the final boss. And so, yeah, if I cut it now, we're just literally going to have 2 boss fights in the second part of the episode. So let's just stick with it and head back. So I think I missed the other triangle button, but there'll be another one up here when we get to the hill. So wait. There's another one. These footprints are almost entirely faded, even though they all look exactly the same. So we're going to head back to the hinterlands. Nothing fancy when we come back. We're back in our old costumes. You can make out faint markings of footprints. And more Heartless. Right now there isn't those big Jack-in-the-Box Heartless that we've got in Christmas Town. They're not here in Halloween Town yet. There's another variety of them, but it's like a variant on it, but not right now. These footprints are fairly recent. They're all fairly recent. They all look the same. It's not any different. Defense increased. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that by picking the defense thing at the beginning of the game, I think that's where my leveling up thing. I'm kind of wishing I'd done this on my critical playthrough, because that would have made fighting the secret bosses tons of fun and a lot more easier.
I was so looking forward to destroying that ridiculous Christmas town. But now that Sora and those imbeciles are here, I think a change of plan is called for. Revenge before pleasure, after all.
What kind of revenge?
The magnificent, malevolent kind, of course.
That sounds really bad.
Like Oogie's kind of bad.
And that's super duper bad.
Oogie Boogie. That bag of incensed insects. How intriguing. And where might I find him?
Jack and his dumb, stupid friends destroyed him.
Ah, yes. Now I remember. More intriguing still. Believe I'll bring your master back for you.
So yeah, Maleficent's gonna bring back Oogie. These footprints seem fresh. I'm just gonna keep fighting. So yeah, apparently I was doing some research, and lo and behold, I figured it out. A Maleficent came back because of the darkness, the power of darkness. That's how she comes back, which I think is still stupid. So yeah, this is the only boss that we killed off in the first Kingdom Hearts that gets sort of an explanation as to why they've come back. So like Oogie, we've just established, died, and Maleficent's going to bring him back now from using magic or whatever the hell, or darkness, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's the only thing. But there's still one more boss we haven't seen yet, because we haven't gone to that world yet, that we killed, that's not going to be as simplistically written off. So we're going to head over here to... Oh, actually, first I always forget there's Heartless that spawned right at the tip of the exit screen. I think that's... yeah, everybody, Jack killed him. So we got a little bit of a boss fight coming up here in the next room.
I feel like a million bugs. I really owe you one for this, Maleficent.
Indeed you do, Oogie. Do you remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy?
Do I remember them? Ah! You're too much! I'll never forget what they did to me. What was it they did to me?
Squashed you like a bug.
That sounds bad.
And Jack helped.
Even worse.
They creamed ya.
That's right. That's right! That's one thing I won't be forgetting anytime soon. It's the last thing I remember, and it's the only thing I'll remember until I teach those clowns not to mess with Mr. Oogie Boogie!
Yes, that's right. That's the spirit. And I have the perfect plan already in mind. Have you ever heard of Christmas Town?
Mr. Oogie! Wake up! Wake up! We want to see how bad you are!
It seems he needs more time to recover. You three, stay here and keep Sora and the others occupied. My Heartless will help you, but do not fail me.
There they are.
Stop them!
Tie him down!
Get him!
Yeah, so this is like another variant on the parasite cage. So basically what this thing does is it eats one of the kids and then like infuses with their power. So it's red now because it took, I forget which one is which, but it took the devil kid in red. I think that might be Locke? Pretty sure Locke is the red one, Shock is the girl, and Barrel's the other boy with the skulls on his chest. So yeah, that's how you gotta fight this guy off in little sections. But all he does is get like different moves. So like right now he'll have a fire ability. With the girl, I think it's some sort of like wind spell. I forget exactly what it is, but this one's pretty fun. Because you just gotta keep hitting them off. There's also a reaction command where you can go inside of him and do some damage, where sort of like, I think, get swallowed by him and then you can use a reaction command to hit him. But yeah, there it is, inside combo. Oh man, I missed it. I always miss it because I'm not on the ground when it happens. Alright, so now he swallowed the girl. And so now he's got more magic-based abilities. Alright, so this is... Oh, let me show off Jack's limit. I almost didn't. So Dance Call, wait for it to go down because I think right now if I do it'll be kind of a waste. And I'm gonna die. Let me put a potion on real fast. And go back to limit. Come on, lower down! What the... Damn it. I gotta try to bring him down first. Is he gonna get up there? Damn it. I gotta get him back down to ground level. Come on, come down! Fight me, fight me. Alright. Alright, Dance Call. So this is Jack's limit. I like Jack's limit break. So yeah, he spins Sora around like a dance. You can move around as Sora, and then it ends off with like this ultimate like barrage of ghosts and pumpkins and spells. So I really like it. And then the ground explodes with like fireworks. Very cool. It took a little bit of damage. That wasn't that bad. Hopefully I can do inside combo again. Yep, it's when he's swallowing one of the kids you can try to get it. That sounds incredibly suggestive. I have to stop saying that swallow the kids. That just sounds wrong on about 70 different levels. And I don't think I can get up that high to him. Nope. And now I think he did all of them. Yeah, he did all three. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. This is getting kind of bad. I'm making it sound way worse than it is. See, so now I'll do a combination of all the moves. I could do a form. I could go Valor or I could go Wisdom, but we're doing pretty good right now. I'm not really dying. Again, I'm probably the right level, so I'm not gonna be as in much pain as I could be, as I say, Donald tell me, thank you. Thank you. I'm never going to reach him up there. Sometimes you can. If Sora has like enough combos and aerial combos, you can reach that. I'm going to try to get up to him. Hopefully I can do the inside combo. I kind of want to show you guys that before we end the fight, but I think he's done opening up the mouth section that we can do that with, so I'm going to heal real fast. Yeah, I don't think he's going to let me do it again. Sucks, I missed it. Thank God there's not like a trophy where you have to do every single reaction command, because I would have just blown it on that one. Yeah, if you're not on the floor sometimes, Sora won't do the reaction command. It's a little cheap, but I guess it makes it... I mean, at least it doesn't make you spam those moves. And one more hit should do it. And there we go. So I got Flash Step and a bunch of HP boost. I love how everybody else gets HP boost but me. Seems to be always the thing that happens. Oh, I forgot. Not a cutscene. Well, ha ha ha. That was fun. Let's go see if Mr. Oogie's ready. Oogie? Isn't he the one who tried to take over Halloween Town before? That's him, fellas. I hope you're ready for trouble. Didn't we have enough trouble already?
Confound it, now I've lost my way. Oh, this is utter foolishness. I should be getting ready for Christmas.
Is that you, Mr. Santa Claus?
Yes, but please call me Santa Claus.
Of course. Mr. Santa Claus, I was hoping I'd find you here. You see, it's very important that you go back to Christmas Town. I'm afraid something terrible is going to happen if you don't.
Well, I am behind on my preparations. All right, tell Jack I'll be waiting for him at home. He had something to say to me about Christmas.
But that's just it. Please, go home and lock the door. And if Jack knocks, don't open it.
There. The large one in red.
All I gotta do is kidnap him?
That's right. Lock him up at once. Then begin destroying Christmas Town. That's sure to make Sora and the other fools come running.
And then they're all mine.
Yes. And in the meantime, I'll turn Santa Claus into Santa Heartless.
Are we done? Who's there?
What's wrong, Sally? Jack, Oogie's kidnapped Santa Claus. Oh no! And he's headed for Christmas Town. Come on, Jack, let's hurry. Alright, so we gotta head back to Christmas Town. So yeah, this is all that would have happened if we cut the episode. Where did Oogie come from? He tried to control the Heartless last time. What's he up to now? Probably nothing good, Goofy. Oogie's the one who wreaked havoc with the Heartless last time, right? If he's kidnapped Santa, how am I supposed to get any presents for Christmas? Damn it, Donald. Ugh, let's see what Jack has to say. Oogie comes back and the first thing he does is try to spoil my Christmas. I guess he didn't learn his lesson last time. Don't worry, Jack, there's also a spin-off game that I guess is non-canonical, but where he didn't learn his lesson either. I don't know if that game counts. Like, well, I don't really know how the Nightmare Before Christmas chronology works, but I'm pretty sure that game isn't canon, I guess. I mean, it wasn't a... Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a... I mean, you could just watch my review of it, but honestly, it wasn't a bad game. It was just, they kind of ripped off because Capcom developed it, so they basically used the Devil May Cry engine in place of making, like, an original game, so Jack controls a lot like Dante does, and... I don't know, it just wasn't good.
I've done a little redecorating. Wait, something's not quite right. I know what it is. We just need a little more of that Oogie flair.
I do hope our jolly old friend is looking forward to becoming a Heartless. Oh, clumsy oaf!
Are you still here? Why don't you Oogie on back where you came from? You're cramping my style.
Have you already forgotten who brought you back, you insolent bag of bugs?
Sorry, can't remember a thing.
Very well, you ingrate. You'll rue the day you spurned my help.
Now the workshop's on fire. We gotta get down there, even though there's very little smoke from up here that we can see. You can still kind of make it out. Alright, so there's just some Heartless out here, and then we're gonna enter the workshop. So yeah, they basically took the Devil May Cry engine, and they plastered Jack onto it. And I mean, it was kind of cool, I guess. I mean, the cool thing was the songs. They kind of took the movie songs and redid the lyrics. Which, I mean, I guess was okay. I mean, that's kind of gonna go one or two ways. Either you really like, you're a purist and you like the original songs. I think I said that in my original review, where I was like, yeah, if you really like the original songs, you'll probably, and you're like you have an issue with like lyrics to change like that, you might have an issue with it. But it's kind of cool that they were able to take the old Danny Elfman songs and kind of redo the lyrics, which definitely can't be an easy thing to do. And it didn't sound that bad. I mean, sometimes the lines didn't totally fit, but most times it was pretty good. It wasn't like cringe worthy. It's like I didn't mind them. I listened to a few of them on YouTube afterwards, so that was kind of okay. And I think we've cleared out this layer, so we're gonna head inside Santa's house, head to the workshop, and take care of Oogie. So it's basically because we can't go back to Oogie's manor because we destroyed that. We're kind of stuck with this now in the workshop, which is kind of cool that it's a mix between something new and kind of old.
Jack Skellington!
Oogie!
You and I have a score to settle, Jack. Same goes for your little sidekicks.
What are you planning to do with Sandy Claus?
Who? Sandy Claus? I don't know what you're talking about. And why is this roly-poly red guy here? Time to go, Grandpa!
Mr. Santa Claus!
Why, you... Ah! Ha! Scream!
So yeah, Oogie's having a little bit of memory problems. They don't really explain it. Maybe because he just got regenerated or whatever, he can't remember. Kind of hard to explain because again we don't have any continuity mixer. So what you got to do here is you got to pay attention to where Oogie is on the conveyor belt. So this is kind of a cool little connected fight from his roulette table in the first game. It's something kind of similar where we're doing like a little bit of a mini game to beat him. So right now he's going to stay in front. So all you got to do is keep using 4 to throw the presents up into him, and eventually that's going to break, and he'll fall onto the platform. I think maybe one more to do it. Let's see if we get a little closer to this one. It's going to get a little bit more challenging in a second. So yeah, just keep hitting 4 over and over again, dodging the dice, and eventually he'll fall out, and then you can hit him. And again, similar to how in the first game, you only have a couple of seconds to hit him before the game basically says, yep, you're done, try again. He'll run away, and he's going to go back up into the thing. And now it might get a little bit more challenging than it was at the start. And I think I forgot the roulette table spins up. I'm going to heal everybody real fast. Alright, so now, let's see what happens now. So he's going to probably stay in front, but eventually he's probably going to move, because this is the second time he does this, so I'm pretty sure he's going to move. Also, then there's these little bags that pop up now, these Heartless goodie bags. You have to fight them, otherwise Heartless show up. So basically what you want to try to do is you want to make Jack and Donald maybe deal with the Heartless. Occasionally, maybe you can take a few hits on them, but you want to focus on pouring up the presents into the little construction scaffolding thing that he's standing under the control device. So yeah, now he moved over. So now you got to pay attention to the lights here, and when 2 blues light up, that's the connection. So we can go to the right, and now we will show up on the right. So that's what the little cutscene was with Donald at the beginning, showing how that worked out. So let's keep on pouring up presents. Just staying nearby watching for the dice. He may move again. You got to be careful. Yeah, so you want to break the bags, and that unleashes the Heartless out of it. And then I'm just going to keep that crud. Ugh, not good, not good, not good. Sometimes you can get kind of stuck. It sucks that we're on like the little platform. We're on a very narrow strip, so sometimes it's a little hard to get movement and maneuverability, but I'm going to try to take him down to 1 bar health. We're doing pretty good. Jack's using that nice fire move. That's pretty good. So he's down to like 75%. All right, let's see if we can... Nope, he's going to do this thing again. That's why it kind of pays to have high jump and the quick run, because you can easily get away from it if you don't have those moves. Might be a little difficult, so we're going to have to try our best to move right now because he's in the middle. Alright, let's follow him into there. Alright, let's get ready to start throwing up the presents. See, this is kind of cool. I like it. It's kind of like a mix of the roulette table and sort of an original thing. And now we're going to have these little lightning blasts we're going to have to deal with, and they tend to go right behind the present to try and stop you from like constantly mashing the triangle button, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it'll... Dang it. How did that happen? Oh, I'm getting rid of this guy. I'm definitely getting rid of this guy. I do not want to... Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, watch out, Sora. Also, Donald and Jack may not be smart to know that they have to go to the other sections of the table, so sometimes it might just be you. But again, you're the only one that's going to be able to 4 presents up anyway with the reaction commands. And he's moved over into the right, so we got to wait for the light show to turn. Come on. It tends to always light up on the right way. They'll never go to the left or something, but pay attention. Don't just randomly mash triangle. Great, here he goes with the lightning bolts again. Let's see, maybe we can get around here. Sometimes they'll go up right behind the gifts. Other times they won't. Just keep pouring up presents. And looks like the glass is starting to chip. It's 4. 4. Ah, dang, what happened now? Oh, he's moving. I think he's... Yep, I got lucky. He went all the way to the end, and I just happened to press triangle at the right moment. Got very lucky on that one. Alright, he's going to use the lightning bolts again, which means he's probably going to use the presents. Let's try to move around. Move around, move around. Next one should break in a minute. Let's see, maybe this one will do it. Maybe the next two should do it. I think these 3 will... Yep, that'll do it. Alright, come on, guys. Wail on him. Yeah, so he might go... so I think it's 3. I don't think the game's cruel. It's not going to leave him with an inch of health and then tell you to do it one more time. So I think this should be it. Yep, there we go. I gained an item slot. Ooh, Goofy got once more. Goofy's getting a lot of the good support abilities with trying not to die. I'm probably never going to see those abilities for a very long time. And that'll about do it. So 45 minutes with the cutscenes ending here. Did pretty good, I'd say.
Huh?
All right, Christmas is safe again.
Perfect. I'd better get down to business.
Yup, you ought to stick to Halloween and spooky stuff.
Jack. Here, it's done.
Wonderful! Why, I love it. Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
But I make a splendid Santa Claus.
Listen here, Jack Skellington. You saved me and Christmas as well, and for that I'm very grateful. But please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over for me again.
I just thought you could use a little help this year, Mr. Claus. You must be exhausted from all the preparations. And I wouldn't mind a second chance to get this Christmas thing right.
Yes, being Santa Claus can be tiring. But let me tell you something, Jack. Seeing the happy faces of little children when they discover the presents I've brought them makes it all worthwhile. Year after year after year. And you, Jack, you love to make them gasp and see them shiver with fright. What if someone tried to take all of that away from you? We both have very important jobs to do, Jack. Mine is to take care of Christmas, and yours is to take care of Halloween. So we each have to do the very best we can. After all, you're the face of Halloween, Mr. Jack Skellington. The Pumpkin King, the Knight of Nightmares. And even though you're fascinated with Christmas, Jack, Halloween is your true specialty. Don't you see? Children rely on both of us to do our jobs. Halloween needs your attention, and I know Christmas needs mine. Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too routine, all I have to do is think of something new that'll really make them scream.
Jack! Oh, Jack! I've been looking for you everywhere. We must go over the plans for next Halloween. I can't do a thing without your approval.
So true.
Good luck, Jack Skellington.
Well, there he goes.
Yes, and I've got lots of names to check and preparations to finish.
Oh, Jack, this is no time for joking.
What's this? Perhaps a bit too festive for our Halloween needs.
We better get going.
Before you do, Sora, I believe there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus?
Oh yeah. He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
I will, but... do you know where I can find Riku?
No, but don't give up. Remember, if you believe in Riku, you will find him, just as you found me.
Right.
Alright, we got the magnet element. That's going to be a pretty cool move once we power it up a little bit. And that's going to do it for Halloween Town. It's about 50 minutes, minus the cutscenes. Probably would have been a little bit shorter. So I think that's going to do it for the one-off episodes, at least for now. We did Agrabah and Halloween Town both in one episode, which might actually bring this a little faster. But next time I will split the Pride Lands up into 2 episodes, just to make it a little bit more smaller on us. Because I think we had a lot of 40-minute episodes at the beginning, and then we knocked it down to about 20 minutes on each of the mini episodes. So I think it was time to do a bunch of bonus big long episodes, get everything done in one sitting, and get it all the way through. Pride Lands will divide up into 2 episodes. So the next 2 episodes will be the Pride Lands. Then we're going to head back to Twilight Town, and then I believe it's off to another world, returning, I believe, after that. And then we're going to hit the worlds again, and I believe on the second go we're going to probably do them all in one sitting. I think we'll probably try to do them all in one go, just to make it a little less crazy, because if I start dividing up each world into 2 parts, this playthrough is going to have a ton of episodes. So I'm trying to keep it down to a minimal number of episodes. So I don't exactly know what number we're up to right now, because I actually haven't been logging it. I'm just kind of recording in advance and hoping I do what I can. So yeah, next time we're going to go to the Pride Lands, and we are going to tackle that in 2 parts. So yeah, no more 50-minute episodes for me. And so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next part.